What's up, weirdos? We are back in Mist Survival. This is episode 31. If you missed the first 30, go ahead and check out the playlist in the description. And, well, last episode we tried out the chainsaw. We found out that it works pretty well. We're going to have to cut down some trees at some point, but we're not really lacking in logs at the moment, as you can see over there. I got to do something about that. Again, another thing that we were doing last episode, we were looking for apples. I did get a comment on the last video that the apple, if we do Rachel's apple quest, we could actually lose Scott's quest. So I think we're going to do Scott's quest first. And, you know, we do have that one apple on us. I think we're just going to go ahead and eat it. We'll find a couple apples at the bandit camp, the big one. So I think that'll be fine. Now, I don't know where Scott is. He's completely disappeared. He was somewhere around here. He's not sleeping in here. Yeah, I don't know where Scott's at. Maybe he's yeah, he's completely gone. Maybe he went in this cabin. Oh, there he is. There he is. He's sleeping with the zombie. Okay, I don't want to know. But I do want to wake him up and see if we can loot this guy first. No, we can't. I just want to see if we can actually talk to him. There we go, greet. Now, I'm not seeing his quest. I don't know. I haven't seen it all game yet, and we haven't completed Rachel's quest, so I'm not exactly sure what the deal is with Scott. I don't know if we have to have all the items before we can talk to him. Maybe we have to go to the mine first. I'm not exactly sure, so I guess we're gonna hold off on that. I think I would like to go to the mine though in the next episode or two. What's Scott doing? Is he peeing over there? I don't know. This episode I want to do a little bit more storage. I did a little bit off camera, but we have a bunch of new stuff, and I would like to put some stuff over in that new cabin over there. And I also want to kind of close that off like I did this one. Because I'm going to be going back and forth, and I really don't want the zombies coming in and eating us while we're trying to do that. Another thing I need to do is actually get some sticks going, and it looks like Rachel, is she sleeping? Yeah, she's still sleeping. I'm going to grab some of these, and we're going to have her make some sticks for us. Because I'm going to make some fence. Alright, make as many as we can. Yeah, that should be good. Give that job to Rachel, let her do that. And we have a lot of food. This is all extra food. As you can see, these are all completely full. So we're not lacking in food at all. As you can see, our drying rack is almost empty. I'm going to wait on going for the bear for a little bit because, as you can see, we've got all this food. I want to use some of it up. Now, I realize it takes a while to go down, but I want to use some of it sooner rather than later. So we are going to eat some of that for a while. And then we'll probably go kill a bear maybe like 5 episodes from now or something like that. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, there's some other good comments on that last video, guys. Let me just pull that up real quick. The Moonshine still doesn't need clean water, from what I've heard. It doesn't need clean water. And also, we only need to put 10 liters of water into it, and it'll still give us 2 bottles of alcohol. So we can try that. So yeah, you can save the game before you attack the bandit camp, and if you don't get the apples, you just go back, quit out, come back. That's one way you can do it. I think that was it. Oh yeah, the SUVs. We can bring those SUVs down here. The ones that we can drive. We have the ones. We have our red truck, but the gray SUVs, we can actually bring those down to our base. And we could actually use those as storage. And I think I might do that for my vehicle parts and everything, because right now, if we go over to my locker, it's pretty much full. And then I also have spark plugs in there, and I have tires in there. So we got a lot of stuff there. One thing I really want to do is make a trash can. Yeah, I think we're going to do a trash can right now because we need one. We got a lot of stuff that we can't get rid of that we really should get rid of. So let's go down. Where's the trash can at? I think it's in here. Here it is. So yeah, it doesn't cost a whole lot of material to make it. So we're just going to go ahead and put it right there. Okay, we need 2 wooden boards, and we need 4 scraps and 4 components, so that's easy enough to get. We'll grab all that. Let's see, grab 2 of you, and we'll just split this in half. That's quicker. Alright, and we need 4, so split. Grab that. Grab some boards. I think we needed 2, so split 1, there we go. And we'll go ahead and put those into this. It's going to take 30 minutes. Won't take too long. Okay, and now we have that built, and I want to grab some of these spark plugs. Let's see. 27.2, that's not very good. I'm going to grab that one. 16.7, 18.8, 24. Yeah. The rest of these, they're okay. We can save those. You know what? I'm going to grab these 2 so I don't forget about them. We got a lot of salt, guys. Yeah, the salt is great. It's only used for the dried meat, but boy, it really comes in handy. And the infected, they give you a lot of salt. If you mine them at nighttime, you can get a lot of salt from the infected. Now, I do want to try melting these down if I can. No, I can't. Dang it. I was really hoping we could melt these down for scrap, but we can't, which is unfortunate. Go through the door. There we go. And we're just going to throw these out because there's no other use for them. So you just pull your item out of your inventory, drag it over here, discard. Very easy, very simple. So if there's anything that you really don't want in your inventory, you can do that. I would much rather save things than get rid of them, but things like that where there's absolutely no use for them anymore, that's where I would definitely get rid of it. Now, we have our moonshine still in here, right over here. So I think what I want to do is bring a locker in here and try to get it in here. There we go. And we're going to put that next to our moonshine still. This is going to be for sugar, and you know what? I'm going to bring 2 lockers in here because I need 1 for sugar, and then I also need 1 for alcohol. Is that lined up? I think it's lined up. What's up, Scott? He's kind of taking over this cabin now that nobody. Well, since we've kind of locked him out of that cabin, he's kind of coming in here now, and I think he likes it a little too much, so we might have to lock him out of this one too. His home is that little brick house over there. That crappy little shack over there, that's his home over there. But he doesn't like that for some reason. He doesn't go over there. It might be too far. I don't know. It might be too far from the base. Let's see. Can I get this straight? That's somewhat straight. Okay. That's going to have to work. That actually lined up pretty well for the gray lockers. Usually they don't do very well. Usually the red lockers stack better than the gray ones. Okay, let's see. I need some sugar. I need sugar in water. Let me know if you guys know where that's from. That's an old movie. Well, older, I guess. Alright, where did I put the alcohol? Is it in... There it is. Okay, and grab that. Okay. We're going to put the sugar in the first one, I think. Scott, what? He scares me. He really scares me sometimes. And he's so quiet. You never know about those guys. Alright. There we go. So we have some alcohol in there. We have sugar in there. We can also make bandages over here. I don't think it's as much of an importance right now because... it seems like, at least for me, whenever I get hurt, I don't really get any serious injuries. I've seen it happen to other people in other games. Maybe my game is bugged, but I don't really use the bandages that much. I mean, I've got 7 here. I think I've used maybe 1 or 2 the entire game, and maybe not. I think maybe once we used one for the bear. I think that was really the only time we've ever needed a bandage. So the bandages, you don't really need to make them right now. Now, I have some suitcases here. Oh, another thing I got to do is I got to close up these windows. Yeah, we're going to do that too. And Rachel's done with the stick making, so let's go over here and grab them all. We're going to not shift click because I don't think... Well, you know what? Split one. I just want to test this. Yeah, it's not even going to let me. Okay. The shift click has been an issue for a lot of people. I'm not exactly sure why that is. I think there's like some kind of bug going on with it. So it's probably a good idea not to shift click like certain things like the workbench, or I think the vehicles. I'm not exactly sure. They might have an issue too, but I think a lot of things like the fire, I think that's got an issue. If you shift click in there, you'll actually lose your items. So certain things, like if you're shift clicking into an empty locker, I think you're okay. But other things, I think it's an issue. Okay, so we've got some components, we've got some sticks. I'm going to go ahead and close off these windows. And then I'm going to go ahead and make a fence around this cabin. Because we don't have a wall yet, and from what I've heard, the zombies will be able to climb up the walls. So we're going to have to be pretty careful about that. I think I still want to have fence inside the base. Now, what we could do is just make a big wall and then put a fence on the outside of that so they can't get over the fence. Because I don't think they can get over the fence. I still don't think they can get over the fence, but I'm sure at some point they might be able to, which is going to make this game a lot harder. So now we're going to go ahead and make some of these fences. Where are they? Yeah, there they are. We're going to go ahead and do livestock fence. And this still works. I don't know if we'll be able to do this forever, but it still works, so we're going to go ahead and build that. There we go. Block off the windows. Now the only way the zombies can get in is through the door if it's open, and if it's not, then they'll just stand there at the door and wait for you to open it where they can attack you. And of course, if you block off the entire cabin like I did with where'd you go? There we go. Like I did with the other cabin, they won't be able to get in at all. Yeah, you can see right there. They can't get through this. So make sure you block your whole cabin off like that, and they can't get in. Now, your survivors can get out. They can get out right here. And I've noticed that's kind of how they get out, because they can't open these doors yet. At least I don't think they can. And they certainly can't close them. So they can get out right here. If they go across like this, they can actually get out. And I've seen them do it. So it is something to keep in mind. If you want to keep them penned in completely, you're going to have to do something about this. Maybe put like a locker right here, or just do another fence on top. That's probably the only way that you can completely keep them in. Alright, we're going to let Scott out, because we don't like Scott in here. He's a little freaky deaky. He's been okay lately. He's been okay lately, but he can get kind of freaky deaky. Especially when he fights the infected. He gets his creepy T-pose going. It's a little weird, man. It's a little weird. Now these suitcases, I think I'm gonna stack them over here, because we're running out of room over there. How many do we have here? We got 3. There's plenty more suitcases out there on the map. You know what? I'm gonna grab that tanning rack, and I'm gonna take the tanning rack and put it over there, if I can get in here. And we'll keep all the suitcases over here. That'll be fine. Now, I've had a hard time moving stuff lately. Like tanning rack, the benches, the storage containers. I'm not exactly sure. It's been. I think it's been part of the latest update. It's been a little bit harder to move things. Can I put this here? I don't want this right here. This is just going to get stuck. Let's kind of move this out a little bit. Oh my gosh. Okay. Put that right there. Okay, and we're going to put you right here. Right next to it. And there we go. You only need 1 tanning rack, guys. Really. The hide, it does take a while to tan, but I don't really need the hide that much. I don't make a lot of leather, so I only need 1 tanning rack, and it works out for me. You know what? I am going to grab these and put them over here. Now the suitcases can come in handy. You can put them in the middle of a doorway or something like that, and the infected can't get over them. We can jump over them, no problem. but they can't. So that's a nice little life hack. If you want to try that whenever you're fighting the zombies, especially if you're going to like the town or the suburbs and there's a lot of infected in those buildings, you just put that in the front door and they can't get over it. Now, they won't just stand there though. That's what I've noticed. It's much better if you actually use the doors, the livestock fence doors. Use these because they'll actually stand here, right in front of them. If you use just a regular fence or a suitcase, they won't actually stand there and you'll have to shoot arrows at them. But if you put like a livestock fence door in front of a doorway, that's probably your best bet because they'll stand right there and you can just stab them with the spear as many times as you need to. Okay, yeah, punch the suitcase. That makes total sense. Alright, we're going to put this right here. If it'll let me. Yeah, I've been having a hard time moving the suitcases and all the lockers and stuff after that last update. I'm not exactly sure what happened. And we haven't had any issues with our survivors coming into the pond and getting stuck, so that's been good. They've kind of stayed away lately. I think it's because we put this other cabin over here, and we also put this over here, this woodshed. I think that might be kind of drawing them this way a little bit more. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. Now, all these logs, I'm going to have to do something about that too. This stuff I can move. I'm going to move this over here because I don't have any storage room on the other side. And we're going to just leave this right about there. Does that look good? That looks good enough. And now I'll be able to build a few more lockers and stuff because this is completely full. Look at that. That's completely full. This is completely full. I need more storage space for my fire over here. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to move the distiller over here. We don't really use it that often. I mean, we use it to fill up our water, which is something we can probably do. We're probably pretty thirsty right now. Oh yeah, we're really thirsty. Let's go ahead and drink. We're dehydrated. Okay. And then what I do is I just put this in here. Right, I have one that's already in there, and then I just fill up, and it's ready to go. Beautiful. And we'll grab this as well. Bring this over. This is full, or half full, I think. I think it's 52 liters in there. The nice thing is we're right next to the water, so it's easy to fill those. So I'll just put that right there. Try to rotate this a little bit. I think that's straight. Yeah, it's straight enough. Okay, and then this, we can just put it right next to it. We don't have to stack them. We could stack them, but not necessary right now. That's looking pretty good. Okay, and we are going to go ahead and do some of this fence work here. I think we'll start on this side because Scott's kind of all over the place. Yeah, we'll start right over here. So we're just going to go into our build menu, and we're going to grab that livestock fence. And big thing here is making sure that this is straight, and that looks pretty straight actually. Make sure that lines up. I think that'll be good. Okay, and we're just going to go ahead and put that right about there. Let's go ahead and build one and just see. Yeah, I think that's going to work. I don't think that's going to clip in. We'll find out. We will find out. Build another one just to find out. Yeah, that's looking just fine. Okay, so we'll continue that out to here. I'm going to go ahead and do one more. What happened? That happens to me a lot, guys. I don't know why that happens so often. Go ahead and build. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and put a door right here. So we'll go back in there. Livestock fence door, just like that. Okay, and we just want to make sure this is lined up properly. I think it is. You know what? That doesn't look lined up. That's a little closer. Okay, and then I just put it right there. Try to get it to clip in perfect. I don't know. We'll find out. And we've got a mist coming in, so we do have to keep an eye out for the zombies. I think what we're going to do is come in here and get a little bit of sleep. Now, there's two different things you can do when you get a mist. Actually, there's several different things you can do. You can actually work on something. You could sleep, or you could sit in the chair, and that'll bring your fatigue back up a little bit, I think. No, it'll bring your stamina back up. It won't bring fatigue back up. At least I don't think it does. Let's take a look. So there you see our fatigue right there. Let's see if it goes up at all. It does go up a little bit. It'll just go up to where the darker line is. So if you look at that, you'll see that there are three different lines, three different bars. You have the very dark gray bar, you have the gray bar, and then the white bar. The white bar is what you have currently. The gray bar is your potential, and the dark gray bar is, I guess that'll go all the way up if you get a lot of sleep, essentially. All right, and cold, it does say I don't know. I haven't worried about the cold and the heat because it doesn't really affect us. I'm sure in the future it will. Now, let's see. How are we doing on sticks? We're going to need more sticks, so I'm going to have Rachel make us some more sticks. Actually, we could probably do that. We'll pass some time doing that. Yeah, we'll do it. Rachel can just sit there. Sit there and be lazy. Okay, and that's going to take us an hour, so that's perfect. Okay. I'm going to grab a few more components. We do have those blueberries on us. Oh God, Scott is all freaky deaky now. Yep, that always happens. You're definitely not coming in here, buddy. No, you're not coming in here. I am going to go ahead and have some of this beef can. Now, we could wait a little bit longer, I think. And we could have waited just a little bit longer, but actually, no, that worked out pretty well, didn't it? Go ahead and drink something. That'll pass some time a little bit, too. Okay. Oh my gosh. And yeah, all these other storage containers, like this is an issue right here. I need to do something about that. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more lockers. I'm definitely gonna need more lockers. So let's go ahead and build one, at least one more. Grab some more of you. Grab a little bit of you. You know what? Split one. Do that. Alright, and we'll grab a couple boards as well. Make ourselves another locker here because we're going to need it. And lockers are in here, right under the chair, and then you just click on the cabinet like that. And we're going to go ahead and put a red locker in because the red lockers seem to do better. I don't know. They seem to do better than the gray ones. Okay, we'll go ahead and build that. And now the mist should be completely over. And we can move, you know what, we're going to move the matches over to here. No, in this one. Actually, no. You know what, I think we're going to have more biofuel. So we'll put the matches in here, and we'll move all this stuff into here. I think that makes more sense. Let's try to get these. I try to, you know, try to line these up a little bit. Okay. Try to stack them based on the amount that's in there, and then this stuff can stay in here. That's fine. Actually, no. I'm gonna put this in with the firewood, and this can stay in here, and then the matches can go in here. I'm not shift clicking because I'm not sure if it's safe to do. I'm not sure. Alright. That can shift click. Okay, that's not an issue. So that's good right there. Okay, and we have a little bit of this right here. We can just put that there for now. Okay, and we'll go ahead and get back to work on this. Now, how far did I go out with this? I did 3, and then a door, and then 1, and then... Okay. That makes sense. We'll do that. I also want to build a few raised beds over here in the bear spot. I think that's a nice little place. It would be our community garden. It's going to be really, really nice. Okay. So we'll go in here, livestock fence. And... oh god, here he comes. Yeah, he's just gonna be... oh. We have to open that up for him. Or he'll just go around it, yeah. At least he hasn't lost his brain completely. Alright, I can't get this to line up, guys. This is ridiculous. There we go. That's as close as we're going to get. Alright. Go ahead and build that. And you could actually click these in. Now, I'm going to do that as soon as we get past this door right here. I'm going to do a door. Not right here in the corner. I'm going to go ahead and do a livestock fence right here. We can go ahead and click that in. So what we're going to do is... yeah, you just rotate it. And we want this to be about 90 degrees. And that's going to be the tricky part. Is it 90? I don't know. Maybe there? We'll try that. We're going to go ahead and build this one. And then what we're going to do... okay, you want to go in there? Go in there. Just leave me alone. Go ahead and build another door right here. Get this lined up nice and parallel like that. That's pretty close. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and, let's see. We want this to open the other way. We want it to open this way. Just like that. Right? Yeah, just like that. So, let's go ahead and get it like that. That's pretty good. Yeah, the way I remember it, you can see the diagonal stick. If it's going down to the left, that's the side where it's opening on. Or that's the side where it's closed on. Sorry. Pretty sure. Let's take a look at this again. Move, Scott. Yeah, the one that goes down... the stick that goes down to the bottom. That is on the hinge side. There we go. Alright, and now the rest of this we can click in, but I think we're going to have to move these. Yeah, we're going to have to move all these stupid logs. Now, there's different things you can do with these. You can stack them. You could just toss them into a giant pile, which is what I usually do. Or you can make them all pretty-like and do this. And this is something I learned from Game Edge. You just go in like this. You just look straight down at the ground, I think. And just do that. And it'll just kind of stack like that. Now, that didn't get very close to the cabin. Can we get closer to the cabin? Like that. There we go. Okay, and then you just take a couple steps back, and you look straight down. And it looks really nice. Just like that. And it stacks really well. Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. I think you don't have to take those steps back if you're looking straight down. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think you have to take any steps back as long as you're maybe just like one step back. I think looking straight down really helps. Yeah, it definitely helps. So I'm not going to mess with that on camera. The rest of these I'm just going to toss them out here. We'll organize it later. I don't even know if I want to put them right there. But that'll be good for now. Actually, yeah, I probably do want to keep them over here because I have our stumper over here. So that'll be good. Actually, you know what? Let me grab the rest of these logs. And we're going to have Scott cut up some wood for us. We don't need any firewood. We're good on firewood. We got a lot of firewood. Alright, come over here, Scott. Nope, come back here. Wait, no, not firewood. We want this. Yeah, this is what we want. Lots of boards. Have them cut up some boards. Give them something to do. Maybe he'll stop doing the freaky deaky T-pose. Oh gosh, how did he do that? Did he come through the window? Is he working? Are you working, Scott? Yeah, it shows that he's working. Yeah, it shows that he's working on it. Okay. It's a little weird, dude. It's a little weird. And then what I like to do here is I just like to let these clip in. So we'll get this all lined up the way we want it. So kind of like this. I think that's pretty good right there. Maybe. Oh gosh. You just have to lightly tap it. It's very, very sensitive. Okay, I think that's going to be pretty good right there. No, that's not going to be good. Oh my gosh, guys. This is so hard to get it perfect. And I like it perfect. So, that's what we do. We go ahead and get that lined up. Just like that. Okay. And you know what? I'm gonna work with it. I'm gonna work with it. Alright. And now all I do is I just go ahead and let those click in like that. And we just keep going the whole way down the line. Very easy. Where you at? There we go. And it should be straight. Yeah, that's very nice. Very nice and straight. Okay. And I'm going to do one more, I think. And then we're going to do a door. Right. Go ahead and build you. And now we'll go ahead and make ourselves a door. And we want it to go open up that. Yeah, we want it to open up that way. Just like that. Okie dokie. Right like that. That's looking pretty good. We'll go ahead and build that one because we do need that built before we can continue on. Let's just make sure this is right. I think it's right. Yeah, it's right. That's what we want. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of this. I think we have enough parts for that. You know, I think we're going to need more sticks. So we'll go ahead and probably do a little bit of foraging for some sticks. I might cut down some trees. That's one way you can get sticks. We might do that. And then next episode, I think we're going to go ahead and go off to the mine and do a little bit of mining. In fact, I might do that before I finish this, because I do want to see if we can get Scott's quest going or not. I'm not sure. It might be completely bugged now that we rescued Rachel. Oh my gosh. And we can grab all this before it makes a huge mess. Yeah, just grab all of this. I don't want to shift click this because I'm not sure. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, we can't shift click it. All right, well, we're gonna let Scott cut the rest of that. And oh no, don't want to light that. What are we doing? just trying to close the door, man. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and probably go to the mine next episode, and the scary mine, not just the mine. And I'm gonna melt down some of this copper here. We got a little bit. So we'll melt some of that down. Make ourselves some ingots. Maybe we can get Scott to help us make the copper wire. If not, I don't know what we're going to do. We won't be able to do his quest. Go ahead and put this in here. Oh, we're only going to get... Oh, we're not going to get any from that. Okay. We get one. Okay, we'll melt down one. We're going to need some more. And yeah, we'll head to the mine next episode. Do that. And then after that, I don't know. I kind of want to hold off on going to the bandit camp just because, you know, I want to see if we can get Scott's quest going. If we can't, then we'll just have to skip that. All it does is just get the elevator working. It's not that big of a deal. It's a little bit of extra stamina that you got to use up going all the way down to the bottom of the mine. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, guys, give it a like, comment, share it with your friends, and subscribe to get more videos. All right. Goodbye.